Delaware County Supervisors approved a 10% real property tax exemption for qualifying firefighters and EMS volunteers on August 23rd. To qualify, volunteers must reside in Delaware County, be an active member of a fire department or ambulance service for 2 years, among other requirements.
I'd like to call this public hearing to order. This public hearing is for local law number 20 of 2023. It's to provide real property tax exemptions for volunteer firefighters and ambulance workers pursuant to section 446-A of the real property tax law. There is a sign-in sheet going around. Please sign it and put the town in which you live, and we will start taking comments. So if you would like to make a comment, please stand.
Good afternoon. My name is John Gilmore, and I'm Chief of the Sidney Fire Department and also Chairperson of the Delaware County Fire Advisory Board. Today, I represent the 30 volunteer fire departments that proudly protect the residents, visitors, and property of Delaware County. I speak today in strong support of this local law. As you're aware, volunteerism across the county as well as across the nation is dwindling quickly. There are many reasons for this, but what we must concentrate on is that this is our new reality. Fire departments and emergency medical services have been hit especially hard in their efforts to recruit new members as well as retain those we already have. Another truth we live with is our remaining volunteers are reaching ages where they should not be actively fighting fires. And yes, I'm one of them. Yet they remain dedicated responders. As an example, 4 of the top 5 responders in the Sidney Fire Department are more than 60 years old. 2 of them are in their 70s, and I see them every day that we have calls. And I know my stats are not unique to the county fire departments. The thought of fire departments shutting down once was unimaginable. Yet a week doesn't go by that I read about a fire department somewhere in New York State or the nation closing its doors because they no longer have enough members to respond. I learned just yesterday that a fire department in a neighboring county is closing its doors at the end of the month. How long before this story comes to Delaware County? And what happens when volunteers no longer answer the call? FASNY, the Firefighters Association of the State of New York, commissioned a study to look at the economic impact that volunteer firefighters have in their communities. This is a staggering number. It has been determined that volunteers save New York State taxpayers $3.8 billion in salaries and benefits alone. What would that cost be in our county if we lost our volunteers? We need to find new ways to bring members into the emergency services. Then even if we're able to recruit members, we need strong incentives to retain them as valued firefighters. Passage of this law will be one of those new ways and give us a much needed tool to help recruit and retain firefighters and EMTs. But while a valuable and much needed step, it is only one step of more that needs to be taken. I would also ask each and every supervisor to further support the emergency services within your townships by mirroring this local law at the town level. We would also ask for your support as we approach school boards, village boards, and fire districts to also support passage of similar local laws. I would be remiss if I did not recognize the town of Middletown and village of Margaretville. Through a cooperative, forward-thinking effort between the fire departments, town and village boards, fire commissioners, and school board, all of the entities unanimously passed local laws providing exemptions for firefighters, and that will make a difference. Together, we feel these efforts will give fire departments a strong and we believe effective tool to bring people into the emergency services of Delaware County. 30 fire departments that protect Delaware County commend you for moving this bill into law, and thank you for showing us that you do support our efforts as proud volunteers. Thank you for your time today.
I'd like to bring up, introduce local law number 20 of 2023, local law of the County of Delaware providing real property tax exemptions for firefighters and ambulance.
Okay, this is a roll call. Mr. Merrill? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Roll call.
Olay,
Absolutely.
Merrill,
Absolutely.
Valente,
You bet.
Tucker,
Absolutely.
Baxter,
Yeah.
Taggart,
I like you bet.
Marshfield,
Yes.
Vernal,
Yes.
Driscoll, Haynes, Ellis,
Yes.
Hinckley,
Absolutely.
Wilson, Kosher,
For sure.
Layton,
Yeah.
Sutta.
You betcha.
To subscribe or advertise, call 607-464-4009.